So I'm really interested to see if they still have that chemistry from 7 years ago, and how far they can really come on PC.
Yeah, I mean the aspect of PC itself is a little kind of different coming from PS2. I mean, just the running in general, um, just the FPS drops and whatnot. There's a lot of things that we've all had to get used to, and like a devil in himself, he plays keyboard mouse quite a bit. I think that's what he uses.
Yeah,
The
he's.
rest
I
of them are
think he's
using
the only
controller.
player. Yeah,
That
and it's
comes from
interesting to
PS2
see
using that.
that Huey is playing Choker right now, and Devil's playing Pusher.
So that's what they've been doing lately. Because Devil's choker he thinks is easy, like easily people can figure it out easily. So they've been trying to swap it up, and Huey's usually been playing Vader. So I'm surprised he's using Anakin, maybe just to slow down the pace a little bit against a fast player like Ninja.
And that's an interesting thing that Devil and Huey are doing, are switching up who is choking, not just switching up the characters, but who is choking. That way the heroes can never really get used to them or their styles.
Yeah,
That's a
and
confident 2v2 team right there.
obviously they're both good players, so they can play any of the characters. Um,
So we had kind of a quick start there with Huey going down, but now the game's slowing down just a little bit. More traditional at the start. It's always a little bit slower. People start feeling each other out, saber throw.
Not able to save Naga there, but he's able not to give him another kill as well. So Ninja's a
I
very
think what
smart
happened
player.
there is there's something about when the villains heal in that hero spawn, the heroes just do not like it. That
Yeah,
they're healing in their spawn, and Naga I feel like got a little antsy, tried to kind of force them out, and got caught out by a really nice long choke by Huey.
Ninja having a bad play there, but Naga able to pick up a kill, so making it a 1-for-1 essentially there.
Right, and if you're heroes, you're always okay with a trade, especially if you get the choker, because all of a sudden now you have an advantage in this 1v1 because Maul's block is not quite so good, but they both
That's
still
a good
like to
point to
play it
make.
slow, wait for their teammates to spawn.
And they take another villain down, and they might try
And
to
you have
get
the
another one here.
2v1, they have him on tumble. Naga with the nice one hit there, takes a special amount of skill with loot.
So looks like they're taking a lead on heroes, which is not good for Huey and Devil, because they do want to have the lead on this side to have somewhat of a chance winning this 2v2.
Yeah, now it's
Um,
interesting on PS2. Villains were absolutely dominant. You would see 2v2s happen with the scores being 30 to 10 on each side, and it was fine. On PC, it's not as dominant. The average score is more like 30 to 20, 30 23. So you can see games go a lot more even than we used to ever see on PS2.
yeah, I think a lot of that. I mean, we had choke drops essentially on PS2, but I think it's more prominent on PC, especially with the lag and just maybe your choke's not catching correctly. Like sometimes I'm like trying to get a choke, I see my choke marker, and all of a sudden the choke drops all of a sudden. So it's that's a big difference I think from PS2
Yeah, there's a lot
and
of
PC.
mechanical differences, and then also I just believe a lot of the chokers are rusty. Uh, we'll just have to see how it develops as people go.
Yeah, I mean we haven't played this game in 5, 6 years for some of us.
Yeah, and some even longer, but we're all getting back into the groove, and this
Some of
match
us
is
didn't even
a
make the
good
PC.
example of that.
I think you didn't play PC as well, so some
Yeah,
people never made the
I,
PC jump.
I never did. Now the heroes here, they're trying to play pretty
Oh,
passive, trying to get their heal, slow it down. Unfortunately, Ninja gets caught out. Naga was a little too far ahead of Ninja there, rotating to the next heal. Ninja was a little bit slow in the rotation, and he gets caught out. Now Naga's all by himself, and he's just gonna try to again keep playing it slow, keep rotating, get some heals, and wait for his teammate to spawn. Ninja spawns behind them actually, and they were ready for it. So now Ninja's in another 2v1, but Naga's on his way back.
Um, an interesting fact about this 2v2 is that these guys have been playing quite a bit together, or against each other, as practice. So I think they definitely have some intel on each other and how they play.
Yeah, I believe they've played 3 times.
I think they played more than that, to be
More?
honest. Yes.
To my knowledge, Ninja and Naga have won all of these 2v2s practice, but there's always a little bit of mind games there as well. Sometimes people lose on purpose in practice when they know they're going up against people. So we'll have to see if those scrims were accurate or not.
What a nice move by J-Man trying to get out of there.
And he got the reset there. Both heroes backing off for a second.
And Devil coming in to swoop up and kill Ninja on the rebound. Naga in a very bad position. As you can see, choke off and he's dead. It's interesting to see if Ninja can get this kill off, and he did. So Huey needs to back off now because he is going to be in a 2v1 situation.
Apparently is still 1-on-1, but Huey is on kind of a dangerous building, and Ninja's gonna attack him right away. Both teammates spawn. Devil will get there first.
They had the same timer, so.
Ninja likes to back off. Get a reset here. Sometimes you'll be in a bad position, you feel like, or something where nothing will happen, so you just back off and kind of reset back to the neutral game.
Ninja shaving off some of the Devil's health right there with the saber throws. Maul in a bad position where he's at, not able to perfect block correctly. Because you're getting close to that center of the map where he becomes inefficient. Ninja keeping them at bay, but Devil's able to get Naga off of both of them and prevent a kill right there. Good move on Devil.
And now Ninja right there.
Oh, what the launch!
To be,
the
taunt. Disrespect coming out a little bit.
You have to get some bad manners in there to get the other side riled up somehow.
When Naga went down right there, he was pretty clearly down and out, and Ninja still went in trying to get a pretty risky save. You know, I understand he's probably really confident in his abilities. He is, you know, one of the best we have in this game, but sometimes you just gotta let your teammate die and just be okay with it just being just one kill. Instead, he kind of rushed in there and, you know, gave the villains another kill and let them get a double.
Yeah, that's totally what happened. I mean, in that situation too, I mean, there's another aspect of the choke with this on PC is that you tend to choke your teammates more often than not. So maybe he was hoping for that situation. They screw each other up, but I believe the choker was down anyway, so nonetheless, you gotta be careful.
Now, Huey elected to spawn behind the heroes right now instead of Villain's corner, and the heroes don't seem to be aware yet, so he's just creeping up behind them. Unfortunately, Devil goes down right exactly when Huey's in the right position, so now he's going to try to hold this choke as long as possible.
Wasn't able to kill Ninja off, but I think Ninja is close to being dead, so he positioned himself perfectly not to get pushed.
It seemed like Naga could have done a little bit more there to help Ninja out. It seemed like he was just content to sit there and wait, and honestly, I feel like the only reason Ninja's alive is because of a slight mess up with the choke from Huey.
Yeah.
Ninja's very low health. He's trying to heal as much as he possibly can before the villains attack. Huey and Devil come in, so you guys have to back off.
Close to being a tumble, but not enough to tumble Naga.
So now we have 2 1-on-1s going on. They both seem confident that, like, both teams seem confident that their players can win the 1v1s. And Ninja
it looked
just
like
takes
they
down
rotated.
Huey.
Yeah, they rotated a collapse on Huey while Devil is still back at the healing droid. They're going at them from both angles.
Get pushed. Devil is down. It's just Huey in a bad position as well, with both heroes on either side of him. Now he'll go down, Naga will take him out, and Ninja will heal and watch for the spawn. Interesting here that they're both deciding to heal at separate droids.
Oh, pulling out the Vader, looks like. Devil spawned in. Oh, he's just started moving. He wasn't moving for a few seconds, so I don't know. He's trying to regroup himself. Maybe having some issues, but they're back at it.
Yeah, I believe the villains are down 11-7 right now, so this is around the time where you're like, okay, this isn't working. These aren't just a few accidental kills. We gotta.
Devil messing up that backslash, and maybe Ninja might be getting a kill here though. Oof.
That was a great job by Ninja to time that so we could still get the kill without being choked. Unfortunately, he did get aerial, but Naga was right there to clean up. And
trade off 2-1. I'd take that any day.
And now Devil is pulling out the Vader. Naga's not letting that happen. He was just standing there in the spawn. Naga does decide to let him live. To me, that was a free kill.
Yeah, that should have been a kill.
Spawned in, left the spawn, came back, decided to switch. To me, that's definitely something to allow, but good sportsmanship by Naga to let him live there. Also a bit of a confidence thing, too. Like, we don't need this free kill.
Yep. I agree on that one. And there you go. They're getting another one. Did fail the one hit on a mole, but he is a saber throw away now, which can put them in a bad position.
Oh, Naga and Ninja screw each other up just a little bit, but it ends up being perfectly fine. They go 2 for a 0 again. And Naga with a little bit of a launch there on Devil. It was subtle, but it was there.
Well,
a little bit
payback,
of
you know.
Earlier.
Devil did start it.
And so right now it's 14-9. I believe we've had a few 2-0s for the heroes in a row now. The villains have switched their choker the last 4 spawns, and they just switched it again. Now Devil is playing Anakin. So I feel like the Devil and Huey right now are very frazzled. Like I've never seen a team
trying to pick
choking
something
so much. We've gone from Huey Anakin to Huey Vader to Devil Vader now to Anakin, all within just 4 lives.
They are playing a top team right now, so it's maybe they're just trying to go through their deck of cards to pick something out, you know, something that will try to help them. But I don't think this is going to phase them. These boys definitely are fast paced, and they'll be in your face every time. And if they don't like the situation, they're going to get out of it, reset, and then come back in and come into your face again, as they're doing now. Taking turns, it seems like.
Yeah, they're doing a great job of weaving and bobbing in. Back and forth. It seems like Naga's right in, then he backs out, and then Ninja's already there applying pressure, and they just keep switching out pretty seamlessly. Now the villains get a 2-0, maybe they get a little bit of their mojo back, because they definitely, I feel like, lost some confidence. Hopefully this will start getting the ball rolling, and this is exactly the combination they needed. Devil Wing on Anakin.
Which you said earlier, you were surprised that they had that combo of Huey choking and Devil being the mole. Now here's a nifty trick. Maybe a lot of people don't know this, but you can actually destroy the droid that way if you time it correctly.
Yeah, it's a little hard to do, especially if you're a little out of practice, which just seems like Ninja and Naga are. And they just go right in on the spawn here. They're not really carrying, they're just swinging their combos. They have 2, he can only choke 1 at a time.
They did mess each other up there, and Devil's about to go with the crouch taunt on both.
You'll love to see the taunt right there. You know, you deserve it. They come in, they're swinging, they come in all confident, cocky. They applied as much pressure as they possibly could. Devil stayed calm, kept his block up, waited for the right moment, and then just took them both down. That's a real veteran play out of Devil Wing right there.
Nonetheless, in the cantina too. That's supposed to be the most chill spot.
So we're almost back to even. It's 15-13 heroes. The villains have gotten 2 double kills in a row. And it's interesting to see, we're actually seeing Anakin just sitting in the courtyard.
This combo is working out for them. They just
That's
cleaned up another 2-0.
6 unanswered kills with this swap. They've also moved it a little bit away from the city, and but not quite to the default area. They're kind of playing around the cantina, courtyard, kind of the Jeff houses. They're playing in the center of the map, which is a really rare and unique thing to see. You don't usually see people fight there. It's usually at the default area or in the city. But Devil and Huey, they're a little bit unorthodox, and it's interesting to see that Naga and Ninja are still willing to fight here right now. They've gone 0-6 here, but they're still playing aggressive. They're still playing on them. They haven't got frazzled yet, where they want to back down and say, okay, no, we're done fighting here.
Ooh, Naga losing that trade against Anakin looks like. He didn't die, but I think he did get hurt there, enough to get a saber throw that might be able to kill him.
And what a great little skirmish we had there. Both
I think they're
sides
resetting
got
now.
pushed a little bit. Yeah, they decided
Naga
it was
is very
scary
hurt.
for both squads. Both took damage. Oh, and it looks like Devilwing thought Ninja was in the cantina, but he was actually on the bubble and just got a free kill on Devilwing.
That's called a got him.
Now Huey's trying to do his best here, holding down the fort, waiting for his teammate to spawn. Again,
Huey and the mole is very, very strong.
And Devilwing is in now. A little bit interesting to see if Ninja and Naga continue the aggression, but they decide to reset, let them out, and try to take them back deeper into the city where they had such success.
We can't see their health right now, but I think Naga is a saber throw away, so that's why I think they're resetting right now, to be able to handle these aggressive plays against both Huey and Devil. They need to be able to have more health to do that. So, and Huey's right there to stop their healing and hopefully make something out of it.
The Devil tries to be aggressive right away. He gets pushed by Ninja, but then Huey with the save, and wow, the great triple push and follow up here.
Naga needs to get out of here if he can't take on these guys 2v1. And he does.
And out of there he is trying to get, but it's not the cleanest
These guys are on their
escape
tail.
we've ever seen. And Huey with a great saber throw.
Yeah, I kind of figured he was a saber throw away. That's why they were trying to get as much health.
That is now the lead for villains. It's now 17-16 villains. So this has been really just a fantastic turnaround by Devil and Huey, who really seemed really frazzled there for a little bit. The lead was slipping away, the game was slipping away, but they're big time players and they're used to this kind of pressure, and they're adapting really well.
Yeah, they swapped it up and it worked out. Oh, the quick taunt before the kill.
Huey's trying his best to get on top of the arena. He does make it up there, but unfortunately Ninja is right there, right away, ready to attack, and he goes down, and that's a 2-0.
Most players, Huey would have got them with that mole combo, but Ninja being patient and knowing the game, stepping back and giving that push and taking the kill as safely, as efficiently as he could right there.
Hey, I think that's a really important thing that you just said, as safely as he could.
Yes.
A lot of people kind of think of Ninja as an aggressive player and wild, but he's very, very calculated, and he does everything the safest way possible while still being aggressive, which makes him so dangerous.
Yep, doesn't put himself in a bad position when he's getting kills. He'll actually try to get the other team to mess each other up, just like there. Devil, I think, was trying to pick up Huey with a choke, but in that position, it's tough.
And now with Huey down, you'll just see Naga and Ninja try to attack as much as they possibly can. They did get on either side of them. They got a few good pushes, but unfortunately they weren't able to secure the kill, so now they'll just wait, let Huey spawn. They don't want an accidental spawn kill or just the element of surprise with Huey spawning in, so they backed
Ninja
off.
getting Huey again with that push. That's the second time in a row he's done that push. This time Naga there to secure the kill with an aerial.
And both times they tried to play it the same way. Huey kind of on the low side, kind of 2v1ing, and Devil on the arena trying to get a flank when they're unguarded. But unfortunately, it hasn't worked out because Huey's gone down so quickly, whether it be through a bait or a block drop or other means. But now they're trying to switch back to default area. They are not having much success in the villain's corner at all so far this game.
Looks like Naga and Ninja are not ready to reposition there because Ninja is currently healing at the arena. So,
And they'll happily take their time. This
Naga
is
does
one
have
of
to be
the
careful here, though.
opportune moments when a team is willing to fight in a certain area after a few deaths, and you're not full health. You can usually heal up all the way because the team doesn't want to leave. They're trying to make a statement that, hey, we're going to try to fight here. So you can always get back to full health and it can be a total reset. Or you can even make that team impatient, like, oh no, we can't let them heal, and then you can drag them out of that comfort zone that they want to go back to.
Yeah. Oh, what a tumble off of that.
Devil does get a choke there, which stops them from rushing.
And they're able to get Naga and Ninja.
And a great cleanup.
So
and
all
we're
that
seeing
healing
a real
went to waste.
seesaw battle here. The villains took the lead finally at I believe 18-17. Then the heroes went on a little run, I think a 4-kill run, and took the lead. And now the villains are answering, and we're just having a back and forth game.
Yeah, it
I
looks
believe
like
it's
2019
right
now. Favor of the heroes.
Heroes.
But looks like they're in agreement to play in the default area. They weren't going to have a stalemate, trying to figure out where they wanted to fight, but looks like they're going to be handling it here. Not looking good for the villains, though.
I feel like with this 2-0 right here. Oh, actually.
Block drop. Oh, he messed that up.
Naga goes for an extra jump on accident and messes up his aerial. Huey tried to go through for a saber throw through the building there, looks like, to pick up this really safe kill on Ninja, but I think he forgot that sabers don't go through walls.
Nope. Not unless you curve them.
Silly Huey. Wanted.
And he goes down.
Devil
by
has to play
himself.
this really careful. They've had a few deaths in a row now. It's 23-19. It's a 2-on-1 situation, and he's just got to live until Huey can get back, who is now back in, and he's trying to hunt and help out Devil, who just died right as Huey could get there.
What a fast-paced gameplay we just had there, guys. In favor of the heroes in that position, especially since that's how Ninja plays, so.
We're having another choker switch. Huey is back on Anakin, Devil is on Maul. This is, I believe, our 5th choking switch this side.
They're trying to play the mind games by switching up. You know, you're thinking, oh, I'm facing Devil's choker. But no, in reality, now you're facing Huey's choker. You know, they play differently. But looks like sandwiching going on Devil over here. Hopefully Huey can support him.
Huey does go down, so Devil being another 2-on-1 situation here, and there's on both sides of him right at the start of the 2v1.
Yep.
Ninja with 3 pushes and Naga with trying to follow up.
Oh, what an exchange.
And a great kill.
But Ninja able to secure that. Interesting in that last match, or that last trade, was that, like you said, he was sandwiched. Huey tried to come in to assist, and then they turned around and pushed him and knocked out the choker. Choker's down with a better block. Now you just have to worry about a Maul that has an inefficient block. Oh,
yeah,
and then they
just
just
get one
did it
guy on the
trade.
side where he can't perfect block. He rushes, the other guy pushes if he turns. It's hard to defend. Devil with another trade there. They definitely needed that, not just for, you know, the point and the kill, but also to relieve some pressure. And another choking switch. He is now Vader, so that I believe that is our 6th choking switch. You mentioned before the game that they like to switch choking up so a team can't get used to it. I think there's some merit to that, but it almost seems like they're in their own heads about it more than, you know, Ninja and Naga's head.
And there you go. Looks like Ninja and Naga take heroes with 30-22.
Let's check out these scores here. Naga going 12-1. Ninja with a great performance, 18-11. Devil going even, almost going even at least. And then Huey, unfortunately, with 17 deaths. That's quite a bit. I feel like he can never get comfortable because they were switching so much. He would play Maul, then you had to switch back to a choker. It feels like neither of the villains really were ever comfortable, except in that brief moment where they went on that I think that 7-0 run.
We can't lose.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Not having a steady roll and just keep swapping. Sometimes you might think it's getting in the opponent's head, but you know it's gonna affect you somehow because you're so used to choking and then pusher, choker, pusher, and then Anakin, Vader are two different styles of choking. You know, it's just all over the place.
And the ninja and a Naga's aggressive style, always putting pressure in on them. I feel like it was just a lot. You know, they were having to deal with the switching between roles and the constant pressure between Ninja and Naga, and their great teamwork and pushes. It's a lot to adjust to.
And they stayed true to their positions. Ninja stayed with Obi the whole time, and Naga with Luke. So.
Now going into this this next round here, Genie has to be feeling great. They just won Heroes. Now they're going on villains. Now it's actually interesting to see Naga's pushing, Ninja is choking. In all the 2v2s I've seen, Naga's been choking for them, and actually every time I've seen Ninja play choker, he only plays it usually for like 3 or 4 lives, and then he has to switch back to Maul, and then starts dominating. So I'll be interested to see if G&E gets off to a slow start here with Ninja choking, and they switch back to their traditional roles.
I think that's what's going to end up happening, to be honest. I think Ninja's going to probably get frustrated with how inefficient the choker can be sometimes, with the choke not being, you know, accurate. Naga's probably more effective as a choker from what I've seen in the 2v2 setting. But
they definitely seem the most comfortable. Let baby go.
Yeah. Volt is totally disagreeing with you, Lack. He says Vader is by far the best in the game right now. And he said you're doo-doo.
Lack, I'm not sure if you're aware, but I think your mic cut out.
1 second.
Yeah, he's talking to his kids.
Okay.
Papa Lack. I mean, even against, I think, William and SketchUp, Naga was the choker in that scenario. So, it is an odd setup, but nonetheless, we'll say it.
It seems like right now the heroes are composing themselves, taking a little bit of a timeout. They're probably having a little talk, maybe even walking away from their computer for a moment,
Smoking a
hyping
bowl.
themselves up, realizing that they have a large task in front of them, and this is their time and their moment. They're definitely taking a second here, composing themselves, or they might even do in the next level mind game where they start slow playing this a little bit and cooling down Ninja and Naga, who are starting to look really hot there at the end.
Ninja and Naga are still moving around and getting themselves hyped up, keeping that energy flowing, obviously. But yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see anything about a pause.
And then, as for Ninja being the best choker in the game, I mean, he's an all-time great player, and I mean, he's definitely got the skill to be a great choker. It's just whenever I've seen him, he's only on it for a few lives, and he always switches off.
Yeah, I've like earlier we were just free playing, and he was using Anakin, and I haven't seen him use a choker in a while. A lot of people didn't use a choker coming back to the game because they had to get their controller, you know, kind of set up for that.
Do you guys know what the score is?
30-22.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right, bye.
What was that about?
Gotta love Viking.
Alright, and Devil's back, and we're going right into it. Ninja is playing aggressive right off the rip, and
Huey getting a kill though.
And now Naga's gonna have to play it slow here. He is the Maul in a 2-on-1 situation.
Oh, it looks like they got a tumble on him somehow. I kind of missed that.
Yeah, they got a tumble on him from the bottom, and it was just one of those tumbles that sends you straight up. One of those awkward ones.
But
So now it's
Ninja and
two-
Naga made the timer though,
Oh.
so they're quickly in.
That's very fortunate that Naga did die as quickly as he did, so it would stay a 2v2 instead of becoming a series of 2-on-1s over and over and over again.
And yes, 23 kills for Ninja and Naga will clinch the match for them. And interesting strategy, they are knocking out that health droid in the default hero spawn.
Now, right away, Devil and Huey started hot, but the Ninja and Naga answered right away. Devil opted to spawn Hero's Corner, leaving his teammate in a 2v1 for a really long time. Huey had some close calls, but he did manage to live through it. But
What a
Devil's
nice
just
move by
not in
Ninja.
a good position to help him out, and Huey goes down, and now Devil's gonna have to run for his life.
And Huey spawning regular hero spawn again.
So they are separated once again on complete opposite sides of the map, with two villains right in between them.
They might collapse on Huey if they see him, but I don't think they have him in the peripheral on the map.
Ninja is on the hunt. He sees Luke and he is immediately going straight for him. Huey is still quite a bit away. He's not Luke with the infinite run. It's taken him a while to loop around the map.
Interesting strategy. And they're able to get Ninja using that.
Devil looped him right back into his teammate where he was waiting. Ninja was being very aggressive, chasing him. Naga, being a Maul, couldn't keep up with the Luke and Vader, and he was also kind of sitting on a high building, just trying to figure out exactly where Huey was. He didn't want Huey to come behind. So Ninja gets caught out. That's using his aggression against him, and really in a genius way, from Devil and Huey right there.
Patience on Naga's part to kind of allow Devil to get in an awkward position there.
I'm really interested to see if Devil will spawn with his teammate right here, or if he'll be spawning somewhere random. It almost feels like he's going to spawn Arena. He does spawn Hero's Corner. So now they'll have a sandwich on the villains, unless the villains just turn on one of them real quick. And they both do like to turn on Deviling right away. He does get pushed. Unfortunately,
That
Naga
didn't help the
pushed
villains out.
Ninja right into Huey. And Huey's able to clean that up. Now Naga's in a tough 2v1 again.
But they are so close to the villain's corner that, you know, Ninja is able to get back in there to help him out.
And he picks up his
What
own.
a
Oh.
perfect catch on that choke.
He stopped the one hit. Devil missed his ground pound, and Naga was able to get the backslash there. What fantastic choking by the greatest player in the game, Ninja. And what a colossal mess up by Huey and Devil.
Volt has a point. Give it to the man.
Now Ninja switching away from Vader towards Anakin. I almost
play.
feel like he's making fun of them, Devil and Huey, for switching choker this entire time.
Oh, and this might have put Ninja in a bad position, but Naga there to help him out.
This is getting really scrappy, really dirty.
And they're able to get both kills.
Now it seems like in these scrappy, on-the-ground, messy fights where everyone gets tumbled at least once, you would honestly think Ninja and Naga would come away with that. That seems to be more their comfort zone. But Devil and Huey do have such chemistry over so many years that they're really dangerous in those kind of situations where normal plays break down and it becomes just pure instincts and relying on knowing what your teammate's going to do.
Yeah, on top of cancel pushing, angling their push or getting themselves untumbled. They know the game, and they've been playing it for a while, and they've been playing together. Huey putting himself in the bad position there against the choker and then leaving Devil by himself to get choked out.
And Naga played that pretty much perfectly right away. As soon as Ninja got on Huey, Naga attacked Devil right away, not caring what would happen, just wanted to apply pressure so Devil couldn't get the save. And Devil ended up having Naga on the ropes, but Naga was able to keep it going long enough that after Ninja got the kill, he was able to just come clean up and then scrap on Devil. And that's one of the advantages of Anakin too, because you can get those kills very quickly with his fast combo compared to Vader.
Yeah, you gotta hit all the combo though, so that's... But Ninja being a good player, he knows how to handle that. Both of them on the dildo, figuring out how to approach both these villains. They're a little separated now, Ninja and Naga, but...
I wonder if we'll see them try to attack one of the villains here, and we do, but I believe Naga's gonna be...
I feel like he's
right there on that
scrap.
chode, and now he's coming down. He sees his opportunity, he strikes. He gets both of them in a push. Unfortunately, he can't follow up all the way. They do get the one kill, now they'll just be happy to take this 2-on-1 and see what they can do. Huey gets away great, he gets on the high ground. I have the high ground! And he just waits for his teammate to spawn again.
Naga in there to try to help Ninja out, but Ninja goes down regardless.
Fortunately, Naga messed up a few of his ramps right there and couldn't get there as quickly as he wanted to. Then since he was late, he just had to accept Ninja's fate and let him die.
That was a tough situation for Naga to handle both of them, but at least he didn't die. I think Huey should be close to dying there because he did get a backslash.
Yeah, it's interesting that he didn't actually go for
Saber throw.
For the kill. I think that's because he's villains, and again, you never want to trade. And if he went for the saber throw, there was a risk for the trade, and he just played it completely safe, stayed alive. He realized that was more important. Naga gets tumbled, but Ninja with the quick choke to pick his teammate up by the bootstraps. Now both heroes are down on the ground, and the villain's both right above them.
Ninja picking up a quick kill on both.
Ninja.
Lice and Dyson.
With the double kill. Staying on the choker.
He did get an interesting choke there around the evaporator, which he didn't think he could have got because it looked like he dropped it initially. But then when Devil was rotating, he picked him off the ramp. So
yeah, the moisture evaporator can always be a little wonky with the chokes and even the pushes. So sometimes you'll get them when you don't expect them. And great choke by Ninja. That seemed that speed almost seemed like it was Vader. He was there so fast.
I think Devil was thinking he was gonna go up to the chode on there, but he just went straight for the choke, straight for him.
Naga is on the look for a devil spawn in the back while he lets his teammate Ninja 1v1 Huey. Huey got the high ground. I'll say it again. I have the high ground! And Ninja still lets him back off. I know. It's unfortunate.
Do it for the memes. Ooh, on the rebound getting a saber throw on Naga.
And that's always really affects your mental game as Maul, especially because you're only one aerial away. You don't have a strong block, and there's a Luke on the other team. You definitely have to be on your toes once you take that first saber as Maul.
Ninja playing the ground game with the choker. He is very confident in the way he plays, so there's no fear with him doing that.
Naga gets tumbled, and Huey not missing the ground pound there.
What did you call the mace ground pound earlier today?
Chocolate Thunder, but that's only if you throw your saber first.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll see a Chocolate Thunder happen today.
I don't think they have enough swag, if I'm being perfectly honest with you.
Both of them getting tumbled there, and Huey and Devil picking up the kill. Or Huey.
That'll make the score 13-10 Villain's favor. The heroes really needed that double kill right there to slowly claw their way back into the game. The villains only need 23 kills for the clinch, so only 10 more kills, while heroes need 20 kills. So they have to go a 2-to-1 ratio on the villains here. It's a tall task, but Devil and Huey are, again, two experienced players who have been in big-time situations before. They're definitely perfectly capable of pulling this out, even on Ninja and Naga.
What a choke.
And Naga wanting to follow up desperately, unfortunately, didn't get the he didn't get there as quickly as he wanted to, and had to let Devil go.
Devil's trying to sneak up on the rear, but they see him and are going to be readjusting to be able to handle both of them.
The Devil definitely likes to. It seems like they like to put Huey in a 2-on-1 situation, and the Devil comes for a long flank. It doesn't seem to be working out for them too much. It puts Huey in a lot of hard situations.
Oh, interesting tumble that they got on Ninja there, and then they're able to pick up Naga. So
Great
another
follow up.
2-0.
Naga tried to go for a save there. Huey was ready though and denied it. And we get a second straight 2-0, and now it's 13-12 Villains. I think now is when we'll probably see the switch. And there's the switch. Let's go! Naga's on Vader.
We guessed that that's what was gonna happen. Is that, you know, once Ninja kind of gets flustered up, he's gonna not trust the choker anymore, and he's gonna want to play them all. Because he's able to make those saves, you know.
I think we'll see the true potential of Ninja Naga on Villains again. But Devil and Huey are getting hot. They're comfortable on heroes. They're playing it extremely calculated. This will not be easy for either of them to just switching roles from choker and pusher.
Naga did have a choke on Huey, but
Ninja's playing this perfectly to stay alive so far. Let's see if he can keep it up.
not able to with that wonky block on Maul.
A valiant effort, though, I gotta be honest. Devil and Huey just really played that pretty much perfectly to be able to finish him off. Ninja really
Without
didn't make
messing
his
each
best
other
effort.
up either. I think that's what
That's
Ninja
that
was hoping
chemistry
for.
that we keep coming back to. Yeah, he was definitely trying to bait them into pushing each other and everything, but Devil and Huey have played together way too long for those kind of amateur mistakes.
Oof, oof.
Now it seems like Naga might have missed his ramp, accidentally overshot it by half a mile, and then that left Ninja in a 2v1 that he was not expecting, so he was not in a great position, and Devil and Huey capitalized right away. So there comes the pressure in the 2v1 situation. Ninja spawns in right away, gets the cleanup, makes it a trade. Which is, right now, you know, to get some momentum back, that's exactly what they needed to stop the 2v1s, get the score back on track. It is 14-16, Heroes' favor right now, but Villains, they don't have to win this side, they just need to get to 23.
Yep, the clinch will secure them the kill. So, if they can keep this momentum and this kind of scoring and killing the same, you know, they'll win this. But either way, this has been a pretty good game. Devil has the high ground on both of them and able to push them and frazzle them up, and
I think they're going to be able to get a double kill here.
At least Naga, yeah.
Unfortunately, they both went for Vader. I think they could have had a double kill. Devil wasn't quite sure if he was going to have the follow-up. Huey did, but that's okay. Now they're in a nice 2-on-1 situation. Unfortunately,
Yep.
I feel like it's taken them a little bit too long to put the pressure on Ninja. I feel like Naga will be in before they can really capitalize on this. So I think we'll have a reset here in the default.
yeah, Naga's in. I think in that situation where they went for both Naga, they were both on the same side of that chode, so it's tough to really, you know, put themselves at least one of them in a bad situation because not Ninja will take advantage of their screw up if they have one. So it was definitely a safe play, and it worked out that they didn't at least die. Ooh, a
Right.
nice push on Ninja.
And right now they can't have any mistakes. Yes, baby.
14-18.
I am so sorry we had an emergency. There was a bug on my daughter.
Well, you better go kill that thing.
I thought we were gonna have to burn the house down. Now it's actually interesting to see Devil and Huey playing in this default area. They're both on record many times saying how much they hate playing over here in 2v2s especially. I wonder if they're kind of thinking, okay, maybe they're going to start getting used to the city. We should go to default. Kind of the same ideas with the chokers. They're gonna get used to our choking style. Let's switch up chokers. Maybe they're thinking the same thing. Okay, let's switch up the area before they can get used to what we're doing.
Devil with the bad BM. Wow.
Wow, this is.
You're getting Ninja raging right now, man.
This is next level taunting right here. Naga is across the map, and he's actually being zoned by Huey, and so Devil takes Ninja for a little ride across the map, and now he can heal.
I think he's definitely getting in his mind, man. That's he has the right idea, but I think that might have been a little excessive. So we'll see how Ninja reacts to it.
Do you think he could have been manipulating the spawn timers?
At first,
I think it was more
perhaps, but
BM.
then Naga was in the entire time.
I'm pretty sure it's taunting, but I don't know.
At the very beginning, I thought that's
It was
what it was,
100%
but then when he
taunting,
took him
but-
across the map, it was definitely taunting. But I respect it. It's pretty
It's fair play.
most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. But that's what tournaments is for. Trash talking mid game. If you don't like it, do something about it. And of course now the score is 15-20, Heroes favors. The Heroes just need 10 kills. The Villains actually need 8 to clinch. So we have almost an even game now. The Heroes have called their way, they were down originally, they called their way back into the game, and now they have a commanding lead. And Naga with the choking switch to Anakin's, so this will be our 4th choking switch for them as well.
Yeah, it was interesting to see if Ninja will go back to Choker after a few deaths or kills and whatnot.
Now, ever since that taunt, Ninja and Naga have slowed down. They're getting very serious. He got hit by a saber throw. Naga did. He immediately went to heal. They're bunkering down, and they're like, okay, you guys want to play this way? You're about to get us at our absolute best. And it seems like Devil and Huey are ready for it. They won the saber throw battle, made the villains back off, and it looks like we're about to see a nice slow game here for a minute. Calm before the storm. Ninja goes in, tags him a little bit. The heroes back off.
I think Naga
have
got
another-
tagged a little bit there with Devil's aerial.
I wonder if we'll see him heal. I think he's one saber throw again, so I think we'll see another reset here.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and Naga
Yeah,
does
he's
go back to heal.
You know.
Ninja takes the octagon. Now his Guardian's teammate from the bubble. And Devil and Huey are perfectly content to let them heal. They don't want to do anything rash. They know they have Ninja and Naga on their toes here, and they don't want to give them any double kills because they're being rash trying to stop somebody from healing.
I think Naga at least healed up enough that he won't be killed by a saber throw, so
Yeah, I believe
because he had to come back in and help him out.
an aerial will kill him still, or a double saber throw. I'm not exactly sure how much he got, but they are going after him with saber throws right now. They're putting tons of pressure on him.
So to me, it
He's
seems like he's probably at least 1 or 2 saber throws away from dying. If that's the case.
Devil destroys the droid in the cantina. Naga might have even got hit again as he's healing in the hero's corner here, and Ninja is on the Jeff houses, kind of by himself. This is an opportunity for Devil and Huey if they want to take it.
Get
Huey's
very
positioning
aggro with
himself.
Ninja.
Ninja
Able to handle both and get a kill out of it.
And now Naga's there. Gets the tumble, and there we go. We get the double kill, and that ends the stalemate.
I think it looked like Ninja might have almost messed up Naga there. So good thing he was able to saber throw and get the kill, secure the kill on that note.
Now it's 17-20.
Heroes in hero
Villains.
corner.
Need, I believe it's 6 more kills. The heroes need 10.
6 more to clinch, 5 to
5.
go into OT if Huey and Devil can get those 30 kills on heroes. So this might be another close one that might lead us into overtime, but we'll see.
Devil and Huey trying to lead them back into the deep spawn. Huey's actually destroying all the droids. Doesn't want the villains healing anymore. I think that's a smart play. You've seen them. You've seen Devil and Huey win the saber throw battles against both Ninja and Naga here. These last few series of kills, and the only reason the villains have been holding on is because they've been able to heal over and over again while playing passive. I think as heroes, you never really want to let the villains heal because, again, that take away that slow play, and when the villains are healing, you feel like you have to attack them, and that's kind of the opposite of, you know, the traditional thing of villains attack heroes. So once they start healing, you feel like you either have to let them, which is just so frustrating, or you have to attack, which puts you at a huge disadvantage. So really
Well, in
smart for them to
retrospect,
destroy the
too,
droids.
the heroes can repair their own health droid if necessary, so the villains
Right,
cannot.
when needed.
Oh, what a play by Huey to try to get the kill and separate Ninja from it, but
Fortunately, that turn to push Ninja away gave Naga just enough time to escape.
get that block up, yeah. But he should be close to dying, because I think Huey did put a few of his combos into him, just not the final blow. And probably the only health droid alive. Huey's on it, healing up. Oh, no, Arena's health droid is up as well, so... They missed a few of them. But looks like both sides are resetting right now, so...
And both teams just content to...
So looking at this game, like, who would you want to face? Because either way, we're both facing one of these teams.
So I always like a challenge, and while I said earlier, I think both teams will be a challenge, but I like to fight whoever's perceived to be better. And while, in my personal opinion, Devil and Huey are a fantastic 2v2 team, as I said at the start, maybe one of the top 5 greatest 2v2 teams ever in their prime. Ninja and Naga are the perceived better team. They are the favorite to win this, so I would like to face them.
Yeah. Looks like they only need 3 more kills to clinch it, so... You might see yourself playing Ninja and Naga next. Well, we can't, you know, have Devil and Huey out of the water yet, you know, they still have a chance.
Yeah, Ninja and Naga are definitely primed to take this game, but Devil and Huey have gone on some hot streaks, and if we can get just one more hot streak out of them, they can really steal this. Naga is healing at an arena droid. I'm surprised Huey didn't destroy it when he was going around. He took that path behind the arena, but he left it up, so Naga does get to heal. Maybe that's a bait for later on when they get a few saber throws, put Naga or Ninja in a very bad position when they're over the arena. Maybe that's kind of what they're thinking.
Yeah, maybe collapse on them. We'll have to see if that plays out. I mean, this late in the game, who knows? And here we go with the saber throws.
And Devil and Huey are both sitting on the pussy, which is aptly named because you play like a pussy when you're on this building. They're both here, camping it, saber throwing.
You gotta do what you
trying
gotta
to get
do
it.
sometimes.
Yeah, you're down 10, you need something. You're hoping that Ninja and Naga, you know, they're aggressive players. You know they're ticking time bomb. They want to rush. And since they have 10 kills to play with, they only need 3, that they might just be apt to be like, okay, you know what, let's try it. Let's try to make a rush happen.
Ninja playing that very smart, allowing Devil to feed him Huey, or vice versa, essentially. But I think it's down to 1 more kill, and Naga getting in that crouching as well.
It is, they have...
Poor Huey, getting mixed up on this. He's just trying to play his game. Leave the man alone.
Devil
It's not his fault.
Taught me when you do something good, at least. We have 10 kills. We need a 10-kill streak from the heroes. That's pretty much unheard of. Ninja is already saying GG. Confused our referee and streamer here. He thought Ninja thought it was over, but Ninja knew what he was saying. He was preemptively saying GG. A little bit of trash talk there. And now, even though they only need 1 kill and they have 10 to play with, Ninja and Naga are not falling into the trap that will give Devil and Huey the opportunity to come back into this. They're healing, they're playing it safe, they're taking this extremely seriously. They're playing like it's 1-1 right now. Or 29-29, whatever. And I honestly have to respect Huey and Devil as well for not just rushing in right away. Oh, and Devil is tumbled. Could this be the last kill? Huey with the save. Devil's still on the ground in a bad position though. Naga gets the push. And that will be the kill. They do get a double there just for good measure, just in case 23 wasn't enough. And that's the game. Ninja and Naga advance to the next round. And Devil and Huey are thrown into the losers bracket. What a scary loser bracket team that is. See if we can get these stats for everybody. Ninja, once again, I believe the first time he went 18-11. This time he's going 17-11. Naga 7-9, actually.